father apparently he came to know that you've got Masana on the sets of PK and
Subhan.
About Zuban because that was the first film that you did.
Right.
And he told Mr. Rajkumar Hirani about that. So I've read a few of his interviews. He seems very excited about the fact that you're getting a lot of appreciation and people are appreciating the entire stuff that is coming your way. How is the conversation like at home? Apparently you guys share the same manager now as well.
No, actually, we don't have any manager.
Right.
We believe that he's our only manager.
Okay.
And till now, we haven't kept any manager, and things are going smooth and great. And we are discovering ourselves and whatever it is. But when I got the film Zuban, Moses told me that you're locked. I couldn't react. Like I wasn't jumping or anything. I was like, okay, what next? How do we go about it?
Right.
And Moses asked me, aren't you happy? Like you've got a lead part. Were you not always aiming for it? Like you didn't want a lead part or what? Like no, I'm happy, but it's just not sunk in. And I left the office and I called up my dad. He was the first person I called, and he was shooting for PK with Rajkumar Hirani sir. And I told him that I've got the lead part. He jumped on the other end. He was so happy. He was so excited. And I was like, oh, okay, this is how I should react. And he just wanted to say it to somebody, somebody. He just wanted to share it to somebody. And so he just decided, I'll just share it with Rajkumar sir. And he did that, and he was also very happy on the other end. And it's great to see how Rajkumar Hirani sir is the first person from the industry who have actually seen the film. He's already seen the film and he's loved the film.
Zuban, he has seen it?
Zuban, he's seen the film. He's seen the film and he loved the film.
Great. Your father has done around 250 films as an action director, and I was reading about him as well. Apparently, he's done his masters in English literature, so that's quite an unusual choice for him as well.
It's a great story. Someday a film can be made on his story itself.
Okay.
So he belongs to a village called Mirzapur in Punjab. This is Hoshiarpur, and which is 2.5 hours from Ludhiana.
Okay.
My grandfather had a general store in the village, Kiryani ki dukaan thi, and he actually was the topper in Punjab University, English Literature BA, and
Grandfather?
My father.
Okay.
And he did Masters in English Literature, again, Punjab University, and he was the second in Punjab University. And what he really wanted to do in life was become a lecturer of English.
Okay.
And so for that he had to pursue another degree called the MPhil degree, for which he had to shift to Chandigarh and stay in a hostel. But that time the financial conditions weren't supporting that. So he had to quit his dream. And for a year he was jobless, and he went into this depression that because my family didn't have any land, or they were not into farming or anything, so he was getting all the clerical jobs, office clerk, and he didn't want to do that. So for a year he was jobless, and this is when he was 22, 23, and his best friend was shifting to Bombay, and he's like, even I'll come with you, even I'll come with you, or I might just commit suicide over here. I'm that depressed. And on hearing the word suicide, his friend got panicked. I mean, he panicked and he told my grandfather, ऐसी बातें कर रहा है आपका लड़का, संभाल लो इसको. And my grandfather also panicked, and he's like, you go to Bombay with him. He gave him, he took a loan of 3,000 rupees and he gave to my father, and he said, you go to Bombay thinking that कि मेरा बेटा 6 महीने बॉम्बे रह के आ जाएगा, कुछ नया कुछ देख कर आ जाएगा, तो ये ख्याल तो निकलेगा दिमाग से, he'll come out of the depression at least. And my dad didn't think that way. He was very serious about doing something in life. He came to Bombay with his friend, and he decided one thing, that till the time I repay this 3,000 loan, along with the interest, I will never head back to my village. I'll first send this money to clear the loan to my father, and only then I'll go back to my village. So the first job he took in Bombay was, he was a salesman in Chennai, and he used to work behind RK Studios. So he was a salesman of a wall, plumbing wall, and he didn't have any house to stay. So what he used to do was, he became friends with the peon in the office. At 6:30, the office staff used to go home. 7 o'clock he used to come back to the office. Secretively he used to stay in the office, have shower in the office. Office used to start at 7 in the morning. He used to leave the office at 6. Then again come to the office, behaving like he's coming from home. So only the peon of the office knew that he's been actually staying in the office for one whole year. And he used to have vada pav at this
Okay.
one specific shop where the auntie used to give him unlimited chutney. So he had money to eat only one vada pav, but he used to have a lot of chutney as dal. सिर्फ पाव और चटनी के साथ खाते रहते थे. So he lived that kind of a life. So after 1 year he realized that his salary was 350 rupees a month, and he just thought, you know, कि I can't start a family with this kind of money or this kind of life, and you know, unless I do like under the table job and do some hera fairy, and he never wanted to do that. So without having any backup job, he just shifted from Chembur to Santa Cruz. He quit that job, and in Santa Cruz, where he stayed was there were 10 more people who were stuntmen in film industry, and they were from Punjab. And he started interacting with them, and he saw them working. So he thought, "Ye अच्छा है कि you work and you get money on a daily basis. After you get done with your work, you get your money." He's like, "ये अच्छा है यार कि मैं रोज काम करूँ, मुझे रोज पैसे मिले, मैं भूखा नहीं सोऊंगा." And that's how he came into this industry. That was the reason. Survival was the only reason. And usually stuntmen, you know, start training at the age of 13, 15, that young. And he was 25. And वो कहता है ना, लालाओं का बेटा, बनियों का बेटा, वो है जिसने सब दुकानदारी देखी है. He started working like that and started training as a stuntman. And he himself admits he was never a great stuntman, you know, but he kept doing it. He didn't have money. Like once he tells me the story, he had to like do some stunts with a horse, and he had to hold the first two legs of the horse, front two legs, and in that he fractured this small bone in his wrist, and he didn't have the money to, you know, cure it. He just wrapped around cloth and everything. His bone is still like that. He never went and did anything to that. So he's lived that kind of a journey. Like when I was born in a 10 by 10 room with no separate bathroom or kitchen in a chawl in Malwani colony.
Oh,
And I've seen his journey
okay.
of, you know, building each and every brick of the house. I know each and every how each and every chair has come, table has come, everything. So when I came into this industry, so I was never in the delusion of the glamour or anything, because I was well aware of the kind of hard work, sincerity and sacrifices it requires to make it big, you know. So that I feel very fortunate. That's the kind of support I've got from my father. I feel lucky that my father was in the industry to show me that kind of hardships and that reality of the industry, that it requires a lot of hard work, a lot of sincerity, you know. So I was never in the delusion. So the first step only was sorted, that I was prepared for this kind of hard work, this kind of struggle. So that I feel really blessed to have such a figure in my house.
No, absolutely.